Very good morning to all my dear children. Sir, do you all remember what lesson we are in the science subject? Yes, we are in the third lesson, bones and muscles. So, what did we saw in the previous class? Yes, we saw what is meant by vertebrates. Do you all remember what is meant by vertebrates? An animal which has backbone, right? Yes, and we saw the skeletal system, right? Then an adult has 206 bones, and we saw that bones only gives us framework, structure, shape, everything to our body. And we saw the skeletal system has three jobs. What are they? It helps us move, it forms a framework for the body, and it gives shape and support. Then what is the third one? It protects the internal organs, right? So today we are going to see detailing about the bones which are present in our body. So the first one is the skull. Can you see this picture, the skull? Yes. So the bones of the skull are the hardest of all the bones. So skull are the hardest of all the bones. Okay. These bones form a case for the brain, and it gives shape even to our face. Just you can touch with your fingers on your face and see uh, inside the eyes it will be like a hollow, and in your nose also, and ears, two ears, and then your mouth. Okay, so only the bone of the lower jaw can move. So when you're speaking, while you're eating, you can just check, or else now itself you can just open your mouth and check which is just moving. Which one? Your lower jaw, right? So all except one of these bones are fixed firmly in your skull. Okay, so you cannot move, only you can move your lower jaw. So that is how we can open our mouth to speak and eat. So I already told you, you can see the hollows, okay, for the eyes, nose, ears, and mouth. So your teeth will just fit into the jaw bones. You can see here, teeth has been fit into the jaw bones. Okay, now, so I already told you, the first point is the bones of the skull are the hardest of all the bones. It forms a case for the brain and gives shape to the face. So the skull is giving shape to your face, and only the bone of the lower jaw you can move. So you can see this picture that's been marked above fixed joints. That means you cannot move. You can see movable joint, only your lower jaw you can. You just keep your finger here. They have marked movable joint. Just keep your finger on your face there, on your movable joint, and just move. Open your mouth and close your mouth. You can able to feel that only your lower jaw you can able to move. Okay, so that is how we can open our mouth to speak and eat. So next point, the bones of the face have hollows for the eyes, nose, ears, and mouth. The teeth fit into the jaw bones. Okay, then the next one is the backbone. You can see the colored part, backbone. See, many small bones, many small bones join together. Everything will join together to form the backbone or spine. Okay, many small bones join together form the what? Backbone, or you can say it as spine. S-P-I-N-E, spine. Okay, so these bones are called vertebrae. These bones are called vertebrae. In singular form, we used to say vertebra. Then the spine is also called the vertebral column. Spine is also called the vertebral column. See the spelling for vertebrae. V-E-R, T-E-T, brae, B-R-A-E, vertebrae. Then vertebral column, V-E-R, T vertebral, B-R-A-L, bral, vertebral column, C-O-L-U-M-N. Here N should be silent, so you have to say it as column. Okay. So next point is the vertebrae are like beads hollow at the center. So how it looks like? It looks like a beads, and at the center you can see the hollow. Okay, water. Okay, then you can see this picture, vertebra, hollow through which the spinal cord passes. So through this hollow only, what happens? The spinal cord will pass it. Okay, then you can see this picture, spine, the next picture, spine, cartilage and vertebrae. Okay, so once again you can see the picture, cartilage, C-A-R, T-I-T-L-A-G-E, lage, cartilage. Now through vertebrae runs a bunch of nerves, okay, kuttu kutta, bunch of nerves called the spinal cord. So which is said to be spinal cord? Through the vertebrae runs a bunch of nerves called the spinal cord. The spine runs through the neck, back and hips. So where did the spine runs through? It runs through the neck, back and then hips. It is joined to the skull, and where it joins to the skull. Okay. So the tiny bones, that is very small bones, the tiny bones of the spine are joined to each other. So what happens? The tiny bones of the spine are joined to each other by a rubbery tissue. That is said to be cartilage. Here I have shown no in this picture. Yes. Okay. So this is said to be cartilage. The tiny bones of the spine are joined to each other to which? To a rubbery tissue. That is said to be cartilage. Okay. Then the cartilage. So what is the duty of the cartilage? The cartilage helps the bones glide over each other. Okay. The cartilage helps the bones glide over each other. So this let us bend and twist our back and neck. So you can just move your neck to the front and at the back. You can bend. And even your back also you can bend down and you can stand straight. So which thing is helping? Because of that cartilage. Okay. So glide means, here they have given the cartilage helps the bones glide over each other. Glide means slippery. Slippery. Okay. So because it is rubbery tissue, no, that's why you can able to bend down and again come to the position. Then next, the rib cage. You can see here the rib cage. Can you see how it is formed? Okay, so 12 pairs of curved bones make up the rib cage, which protects the heart and the lungs. Okay, 12 pairs. You can see here and counted. 12 pairs of curved bones. Curved. Can you see? It's like curved, right? So 12 pairs of curved bones make up the rib cage. So how many pairs of curved bones make up the rib cage? 12 pairs of curved bones make up the rib cage, and it protects what organs? It protects heart and the lungs. Okay. The bones are strong but flexible. The bones are strong but flexible. Okay. Then flexible means easily to bend, to fold. Okay. And again you can just get back to the normal position. Then they move outwards when we breathe in to let the chest expand. You can just sit and do this. They move outwards. So when you just breathe in, Take a long breath for a few seconds. What happens? Just keep your two palms on your rib cage. You can see that you can able to touch your ribs. When you breathe in, the rib cage will come. You can just able to touch and feel it. Just breathe in. So the chest expand and you can able to touch your ribs. Okay. How many pairs of curved bones? 12 pairs of curved bones. Now you can see ribs, curved bones. And left side you can see the center part has been marked as breastbone. And right side below vertebrae. Can you see that vertebrae? Yes. So down you can see that 4 lines marked that ribs not attached to breastbone. Down, the thing which I've given down, those ribs are not attached to the breastbone. Okay. Then 10 pairs of ribs are joined to the spine and the breastbone, which runs through the center of the chest. You can see in this thing. See, 10 pairs of ribs. You can count and check. 10 pairs of ribs are joined to the spine and the breastbone. So, left side you can see the breastbone and right side you can see the ribs. So, 10 pairs of ribs are joined to the spine and the breastbone, which is being runs through the center of the chest. Okay. The last 2 pairs, totally 12 pairs, right? So 10 pairs of ribs are joined to the spine and breastbone. Last 2 pairs are joined only to the spine. Last 2 pairs are joined only to the spine. You can see it. Easily you can identify in this picture. Then the next one is the arms. Okay, the arms. One long bone, only one long bone runs through the upper arm. It is joined to the shoulder bone. Okay, I'll show you in this picture. Can you see this? One long bone runs through the upper arm. So right side they have been given bone of upper arm. Can you able to see bone of upper arm? Okay. It is joined to the, where it has been joined? Shoulder bone above. Left side they have given. It's joined to the shoulder bone. Okay. Then the forearm has 2 bones. You can see here. The forearm. Can you able to see here? Bones of forearm. 2 bones are there. The forearm has 2 bones. Next, they join the bone of the upper arm at the elbow. They join the bone of the upper arm at the elbow. See this forearm? It's been joined to the upper arm of the at the elbow. Can you able to see elbow? Yes? Right. Okay. So they are also joined to the wrist bones. I already told you. Wrist means where we used to just tie our watch. Wrist. That place is said to be wrist. Wrist bones. Wrist bones I'll show you. Can you see? Yes. Bones of wrist. This is said to be wrist bones. Okay. So the wrist bones are joined to the bones of the palm. Palm means ullankai. Okay. The wrist bones are joined to the bones of which bone? Palm. Okay. And the palm bones are joined to the where? Finger bones. So continuously, first shoulder bone, then bones of upper arm, then elbow, then bones of forearm, then wrist bone to finger bones. Very easy. So we have 5 fingers in each hand, right? Totally we have 2 hands. So in each hand we have 5 fingers. Okay. So in that each finger has 3 bones. We have 3 bones. Each finger has 3 bones. While the thumb has 2 bones. Only your 2 thumbs has 2 bones. all the other 8 fingers has 3 bones. Okay, so you can see in this picture only your thumb will have 2 bones, all the other fingers has 3 bones. Okay, then so this is, you can see I have just given you for your better understanding totally 5 bones, right? 5 bones we have. See, all the 4 bones, sorry, all the 4 fingers has 3 bones. Only thumb has 2 bones, 2 bones. Okay, then okay, I think you all understood. Okay, now answer in one word. So, which bone is the hardest of all the bones? Which bone is the hardest of all the bones? Of course, skull. Another word for backbone is spine. Another word for backbone is spine. Then, how many pairs of curved bones make up the rib cage? How many pairs of curved bones? 12 pairs of curved bones. Okay, those 12 pairs which protects the heart and the lungs, right? So where does the teeth fit into? The teeth fit into the jaw bones. Next, name the 2 bones that the 10 pairs of ribs are joined. Spine and breastbone. Spine and breastbone. So which finger has 2 bones? Of course, thumb. Thumb has 2 bones. Okay.